Hi there and welcome to Bustthenet. I want to thank One Football App for sponsoring the show. This is the Columbus Crew Project. Fantastic little club. And we've done pretty okay this season. We're coming to the end of the season and I want to share with you what we've done so far. Well, we're the Eastern Conference champions. We're the Supporters Shield champions. And now we've got one thing left to do, the MLS Cup. We play Portland in the final. It's a replay of the 2015 final. And the last time we won the MLS Cup was way back in 2008. So this is a very, very good chance for us to finish the season off in some style. And that's not the end of the story. Because as you know, when I first joined this club, what did we scout? We used the scouting budget for something like during the preseason. And then once the season was over, 1 month after the season started, I zeroed my packages. Basically, what this means is I stopped paying for any packages. I went to no package so that I could save money. We were left with $2,000, but I had a transfer budget of 200K. So what I've done now, since we need to go into the transfer market again, I've gone into the scouting budget, and what I've done is I've picked the package because I zeroed first my transfer budget. It was 200K. Now I've got some money in there. It's about 214. I've gone with the North American and USA package, and I've created a kind of a filter, right? So in my filter, I've got determination, work rate, and bravery all set to 11, which are my swing attributes anyway. Well, value is set at 0, so I'll get all the free transfers or players that are valued at 0. And I want to know where these players are. So in certain cases, some of these boys might have played for a previous cup, or like these guys Olaria. I'll probably go and check them out. Then we've scouted some players, got knowledge level here. I've got the recommendation level here. Then I've got attributes as well, like determination, work rate, and bravery on the right. This gives me a chance for me to go out there and see, are these players worth getting? Because there are going to be quite a number of players out there who are young, who some of them are still with clubs. Like here in this particular case, Diego Ribeiro, right, the Belgian player, 19 years old, he definitely will be available on a transfer. So I don't have to worry about him. So what we do, we go out there, we scout him, assign a scout for like 2 weeks and get more information on this player. Or I actually just, if it's possible to invite them for trial, I'll offer them a trial. So here in this case, I've invited him for a trial for 4 weeks, and he will join the club for a trial. So, this is what I do every single time. If I'm with a club. So if they here, all these players are with their sports academies. Like here, Juventus Sports Academy. I definitely can't bring him over, right? So I can't offer him anything. And then for some of these players you need to check, because here in this particular case we can actually sign him, right? So we can actually go there and sign all these players from their sports academy. So here what I want to be doing is, if their determination is of a substantial range, like here, I'm probably going to look for a range like 12 to 17. So we've got all these players within a certain range. So 12 to 17, 13 to 17, this entire group of players, I will scout them out. So I add this group and I start scouting. I assign a scout from the scouting pool for 2 weeks. I don't need to have full knowledge on this player. So we go out there, we scout as many of these players as possible. US players are going to be very, very good for us if we can get some good Americans into the team. So the higher their determination is and the work rate, the more interested I am in getting them. So you need to look at the range here. Like here, David Domel, here we'll definitely scout him as well. So from this point onwards, it's a case of me trying to add players to my database, because we need to go out there and prepare for the next season. So this is going to be very, very important. Why? Now, if I'm looking at the club as it is at the moment, we've got quite a few players that are on very high packages. Here we got Harrison Afu, valued at 2.6 million, 4.1K a week. That's okay, but we don't get hit by a big wage bracket. But I've got one player here. His name is Mr. Federico Higuain. He is huge, 15K. So what I want to do is I want to go through my squad, find all the big earners and get rid of them. Will Trapp, He's 5K. So I've kind of like got my own wage cap going at the moment. So I've got like 5K. Okay, I'm looking at 5 to 6K. That's the most I'm willing to pay for a player. The moment players start asking for more money, we'll just farm them out. So in this particular case, I don't see the point of keeping a player like De Federico Higuain in the side. Although he has played well in some matches, he's also a bit he reacts well to me, but slight concerns. I think he wants to leave the club, and I'm gonna let him go, definitely, because there's no point keeping the Ox in the club. So this is the plan that we have going forward. I've got other players like this, Pedro Santos, 9.9.5K a month. I'm also toying with the idea of letting him go. So we're gonna have to rebuild the squad. We have some pretty interesting players in the club. Like I got this youngster Taylor Culbertson from the youth ranks. Acceleration 14, first touch is 11. Okay, so his mentals aren't that fantastic, but he might have a ways to go. And off the ball, well, we'll train him and see how it goes. I mean, we have to be realistic here. We can't go out there and work with. This is not Manchester United or Manchester City where we can keep paying players top dollar, and we can go lift titles. No, here in this particular case, we got to work with developing a core American team, and then bring in foreigners who are cheap. Okay, that's it, cheap. And then once our players get better, we give them a run. Like here, Kakuta Mane, he's an American. He's not doing too badly. His acceleration is 18. I still use him. He's not that great though. But the only thing going for him is Speedy Gonzalez. He's like our road runner at the moment. And we got players like Mohamed Abu. We brought him in. I can't remember if we brought him in or he was with the club. Uelton, this is the player I brought in. I remember this guy, 30-year-old Brazilian. He's been his mainstay of our team. Played on rotation. So that's my goal. I'm gonna find more players like that to fill in the team, and then develop players like here we got Matthias Iglesias. He's a youngster, 20-year-old. I've got a lot of faith in this boy for some strange reason. Don't ask me why. I looked at the potential. I mean, here, let's just be realistic. Okay? I want to play this game, and I don't want to go and use some editor, right? I don't want to find out their potential ability. I do not want to find out all that stuff because it kills the game for me. I hate it when that happens. So what I have here is I have enough of their information here, like potential ability and current ability. That's all I need to know. I mean, if it's like, for example, Zach Stafford, he's got a lot of potential. He's still not playing to the best of his ability, so I'm going to keep him in the side. Then we've got players like Harrison Afful. He's already playing, he's a leader of the team, and he's playing at the very peak of his game. So, okay, fine. He's 31 years old. We'll keep him going. He's cheap. So if you're cheap, you stay. If you're expensive, you go. What about Matthias Iglesias? Look at Matthias Iglesias. He's potentially a 4-star. He's still got a lot of room for growth, and that's one of the reasons why I get excited with such players. And then we've got Taylor Culbertson. Taylor Culbertson will continue playing for us. He's nowhere close to what his potential says he's capable of. So we're gonna work. I'm gonna use the star system. I mean, I have the star. I mean, I spoke about the star system in my book. And we're going to use the star system here with developing these youth players. Here we got Kai Leia, 17 years old. I have to start playing him as well. So in the future right now, we're going to have to build a team where we give these boys a chance to play, because honestly, there's no reserve competition. I don't get a chance to try them out in reserve matches, so they have to play in the first team. So our team next, if I were to continue with this team, so we managed to game the conference championships. Yes, we did. We gamed it. I mean, I gamed it with attributes, right? But I want to develop the players, so then I have to bring others into the fold. So I've identified players, and to some extent, we've also identified our systems. We've got a 4-3-3 that the boys can play. We also have a wider 4-3-3 that they can play, and we also have a 4-1-3-2. I mean, I haven't really named these tactics correctly, but they can also play this system. So I've got 3 tactics that the boys can play, and as far as I'm concerned, this is perfect. This is set up perfectly for this team who have the players for it. And this is what we're going to do for our MLS Cup match against Portland. What am I going to do? I got Jonathan Mensah. He's a key player, but he's going. I'm going to kick him out of the club this season. He's gone. Mensah is out. 12.25k. I don't need you anymore. We're gonna start using Crocknell next season, so he's gonna get a chance to play with Josh Williams. So basically, a backup and a rotation player are gonna be in the team next season. So certain players are gone, right? We are not gonna be using the one and only Jonathan Mensah. I'm gonna kill 30k from my wage budget next year. So dressing room, this is gonna be a big match. We'll talk to the team. We should be winning this one fairly comfortably. I think so. I'm not too sure. And this is Portland. I've forgotten to take a look at what the AI was going to plan to do with their tactics. So this is going to be a bit fun. All right, extended highlights are set. Team talk is done. We'll kick off the match. And here we go. The players are heading onto the pitch. Yeah, there you go. Portland is using a 4... Oh, they're using a deep 4-2-4. Oh, damn, I don't know how. Okay, this is interesting. That system is also set up for the counter. We're both set up for the counter right now. But the good thing about us is they're not playing a 4-2-4, right? If they were playing a 4-2-4, I'd be even more worried. Now I'm going to start using this because I realize that the PKMs right now are a bit dodgy. To review the PKMs on, I tend to view other people's PKMs and I give them advice, and now doesn't really work anymore. So I'm going to start putting these on. Aha! That's a brilliant start. I'm going to start using that to explain when the AI changes its tactics so that people can follow my train of thought when I change things. Oh, this is a good start. Full putting some pressure. Mane, acceleration. I told you he's the Speedy Gonzalez. He got in there straight away. Kamara. This is a screw up of the highest order. I mean, defensively, that backline should have been all my strikers. That is almost like a match engine flaw. When the ball is going down the line, the player should just clear it. Instead, he tried to do something with it, so the defensive line stepped up. Kamara will slide it in. Come on, to Mane. Mane couldn't take a shot. So Columbus have gotten off to a pretty decent start. There are certain niggly things about this match engine still. Trap plays it to our full to Uelton. Beautiful, but Trap. Oh, Kamara has got all the time in the world. Well, he didn't even take a shot. Mattox, nephew of Buttocks, Crocknell to Kamara to Meram is going to give this to Mane. Yes, he does. Mane has time and he takes a shot. This is... Columbus are running rampant all over a very defensive Portland side. So our 4-3-3 is having some fun. Williams, they clear the danger. So I'm pretty happy with the way the team is. Okay, so again, I didn't get a chance to watch what their roles and see what their roles and duties were. Okay, Agabe. Okay. Williams shoots. They've leveled the match. Portland back in this. It's 1-1. Columbus Crew see a mistake by Raitala on the left flank, where normally we have Waylon Francis playing over there. There we go. This is Raitala. This Trap. Oh, sorry. Raitala is totally out of position. Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Waylon Francis is our first choice wing back, and he's not available. So what do we have here? We got White playmaker on the right flank, looking to drop balls for the target man. Again, they're playing long ball football. If they can get the ball up, that's fine. Yeah, so I'm not going to change anything. Basically, they have a wide playmaker looking to launch balls over the top of defenders, and with a target man and a defensive forward. So really, this we should be beating them. We definitely have to beat them, because I'm not going to change my tactic because based on what I see. Crocknell to Abu plays it to Meram shoots. Yeah, it's a second goal. It's going to be very tough for the AI to come out because they don't have enough players on support. Now, we can actually critique the AI's choice of a tactic at the moment. This is a very poor AI tactic, in my opinion. For a final game, Portland are not very adventurous. So they've got a very defensive setup. They got two fullbacks on defense. I mean, the fullbacks, these two fullbacks will get in. Wow, okay, so they've changed their They've changed. They've gone into support and support. Oh, that's a switcheroo from the AI. So these are things that we probably wouldn't notice in the game if you're playing the game and you taken a lead like that and you go like, yeah, right, and wow, and then the next thing you know, you conceded a goal. You go like, what the hell? How did I concede a goal? Well, you conceded a goal. In this particular case, we conceded a goal because the AI decided he wanted to be a bit more attacking. Here we go. Fullback on support, wide midfielder on attack. They've changed their duties. Previously, Adi was a target man on support, and the number 8 was a wide playmaker on support, and 2 wingbacks, fullbacks on defense. Now they've got a few players taking part in transitions. So this is going to be interesting because the target man is now going to be further forward. The wide playmaker will probably look for passes to him, and if he can hold up the ball long enough, then the winger on support is probably going to be sitting a bit narrow while the fullback on support tries to overlap. Okay, but we will be putting enough pressure on their back line because we've got three players three central midfielders in a central position. So this is going to be good for us. But the AI cheats. It's a winger on support. How can the AI get a winger on support? Now it's changed to box to box. It didn't have time to change the roles. He probably moved over as a winger on support, right? And he didn't have time to change his role, maybe, perhaps. Could that be it? Maybe. Yeah. Williams has taken a knock. No. I don't want Williams to... Josh Williams is an important player. Oh, man. Come on, Josh. Joshy! I want to make him the captain of the team, but his leadership is only 10. Only because he was in the video at the start of my Columbus Crew project. And the team talk is... It doesn't... I mean, a couple of days ago, I had a storm at my place. The storms haven't stopped. You probably can hear it right now. It sounds like... There's a lot of buzz. Yeah, there's a bad storm near my place. It's that time of the year where we have floods and entire roofs get blown away. Yep, that kind of thing. Raitala gets up there. Can he hit this? Yes, he does. Kamara picks the pieces up or plays it to Mane. Mane, all he has is acceleration. That's it. If he has to depend on skill to dribble, that's game over for him. Yuelton out to a full crosses it the first time. He's a piece of shit. That's why I'm going to sell him off. Well, the AI is playing a rather conservative system, but yeah, we could change our tactic to a 4-1-3-2 and then they'd have real problems. But I cannot be too cocky about the fact that the AI can't do much. But I doubt the AI. The AI has no flank attack now. Nothing on the flanks. Everything's going to come through the middle. They got to get past my 3-man midfield to get that done. Crocknail rising out to Yuelton to... Oh, Abu shoots. Oh, that was perfect. We should have scored another goal. Okay, we're going to take Abu off. I'm going to give another player a chance to get his feet wet in the MLS Cup. It's the youngster Matthias Iglesias, nephew of Julio Iglesias. Vitas plays it to Nagbe. Nagbe, shot. I mean, we played with 10 men to get into the... We played with 10 men, I think, for some... I think it was US Cup. I can't remember. I think it was US Cup. This is still dangerous because they are in good positions. Nagbe, the boys clears. Kamara now with a chance to start the attack. He gives it to Mane. Mane has got acceleration, but he has to hold up the ball. Gets it to Connor Maloney. Maloney slides it for Meram. Meram crosses it. Whoa, Yuelton rocks the upright. Oh my God, that was a crossbar, sorry. That was sweet. Yuelton coming in late. He should have buried that. Okay, can Yuelton tackle? Yes, he can. So what we're going to do now is we're going to give Matthias Iglesias the chance to score goals. Idiot. Somebody else is injured now. Okay. Justin Meram is now picked up a knock. Okay, Maloney with the throw. Plays it to Meram. Meram to Yuelton to Iglesias. Iglesias inside the box. The youngster asked him to be a Carrillo. I don't think he's suited for a Carrillo job. But we'll just give him a fair bit of work to do. Kamara strikes it. Gleason, I wanted to say something else, but he smothers that. We're celebrating on the sidelines. Trap. corner taken, Kamara. Yeah, we are celebrating. I mean, I'm celebrating lifting the cup. If the AI continues to play this, I mean, it'll be fluke if they're gonna score past me. Harrison Afu to Maloney to Meram inside the box. It's Kamara. It's a third goal. Yes, 3-1. There's no way the AI is gonna beat me. I'm very cocky, yes, because SI has given us roles and duties. I can see it, I feel like I'm cheating, but I wanted to share this with you guys. So because if you can see what's happening, you can probably tell what the AI is going to do. Like here we got target man as support, DLF as support. So what do you think the AI is going to do? It's going to hurl balls from the wide playmaker up top. Hopefully the target man can hold on to the ball. Like Valerie, target man, there you go. He holds on to the ball, plays it back to the wide playmaker. He holds up the ball, gets others into play. That's the only way the AI is not going to be able to play the ball. So the person that here, what I would do is I'll go to opposition instructions. Who's the white playmaker? I think it's this guy. Yeah, Diego Valeri. So we close him down, we tackle him hard, we show him into wrong foot, and we just make life a living hell for him. And they managed to pull one back. You see, the thing is, we need to see. If I had not done anything, if I had done something about it, probably would have been better earlier. But here, of course, the white playmaker, he's having a lot of time to string passes together. As you can see, that was the white playmaker. And they got him up high up the pitch. So what we've done is, they keep changing shit around. So the white playmaker is here. They've got a corner now, 78 minutes. Valerie, they're going to have set piece delivery. So we have to respect Portland. They might still be able to pull something out of the hat. Kuta Mane is injured. Justin Meram is injured. They both have knocks. They keep changing. Look at this. They go on to the left. They go to the right. The AI is doing all kinds of things just to come back into this game. Now I got some respect for it. Look at this. The AI has now got a fullback on attack. Wow. This is very... and it's going down the same side where I have a wing back on attack. What would I do? If I just see this attacking as it is, I would probably not see anything. I'll just see this guy shifting up. So I'd have to change this guy to wing back on support. But we're not going to do that yet. Would definitely do that if I was playing my own game and I just had the widgets to depend on without the roles and duties. Matthias Iglesias, back to Crocknail, long Meram, first time to Kamara beats one, beats two, lays it off for Mane. It's a fourth goal. What a goal! Kamara did brilliantly. That was beautiful, the way they scored that goal. Kamara couldn't be tackled. It's too close to the very dangerous area. Here, he just skips past one challenge and holds up the ball. He's inside the box. They can't tackle him. Great. 4-2 now. We shared the goals around in this game. Boys have done pretty well. The AI was certainly imaginative to try to get a goal back. I shared it with you what the AI was doing, and it was pretty fun to watch. So if you get a chance to, and if you need to make changes to your tactic, I mean, it's pretty hard to tell just from the dots on the screen what they're doing. But if you can have that up, have that in-game, in-between match highlights bots from Michael Murray, all you gotta do is just install them. It's very easy to do that. If you guys need help figuring out how to install it, just ask me and I'll do a special video on that. Yes, they said this game will go to a shootout. It didn't. This was a thumping display by the boys from Columbus, Ohio. If we're looking at a team analysis, look at that, the heat map, solid heat map that we had going. We literally camped in their half. Columbus, my 4-3-3, look at how we set things up. The boys literally control the middle of the park. Very, very little that they could do about it. In terms of the performances of the players in the final, Harrison Afu, 13.2 kilometers run in this game. That's a hell of a lot of coverage. Josh Williams, I love Josh Williams in this game. But he made one mistake that led to a goal, hence his rating was 6.0. And he took a knock, so we took him off because I'm partial to Josh Williams. Very partial to him. I like him a lot. Will Trapp, pass completion ratio, fantastic, 89%. This guy has to stay with the club if we want to. We are building a tactic around him next season. Yuka Raitala, we'll move him into central defense, and he started doing well there. Kakuta Mane scored 1 goal. Ola Kumara, 67% shot on target ratio. That's not too bad. That's pretty good. And overall, the boys did. I'm pretty happy with how they performed. If I'm looking at just the passes, if I'm looking at just pass completion, pass numbers, passes received, you can see Welton 85 passes received, even though he was a ball-winning midfielder. Then we moved him into a Carrillo. Then we got Will Trapp as the playmaker. So between the three of them, I mean, we got to ignore Abu, because we brought on what's his name, Matthias Iglesias later. So if we combine him and Abu, is 48 is 86. So the Carrillo and the ball-winning midfielder played a very, very big part in recycling passes. And then if you're looking at interceptions here, interceptions are pretty big in the way I play my game, and I typically like to see where we do our interceptions. Now, interceptions, I'm gonna ignore him. I'm looking at players like Will Trapp, and Abu, where are you? Where is Abu? Abu had no interceptions, and then we've got Matthias Iglesias, no interceptions. And so basically the Carrillo and the guy on the flank, they didn't do any interceptions. The most of the interceptions were done by our central midfielder and our defenders. Not too bad. Okay, all right. So overall, I'd say the boys did pretty well. I'm very happy with the way the boys have performed. Very pleased with their performance. Yes, the Columbus Crew have done it. We have done the treble. We've defeated 10-man Portland, and we have taken the MLS Cup, the MLS Supporter Shield, and the US Cup. It's a fantastic result. And I have entered the USA Hall of Fame. Thank you very much. Columbus have done really well. And then Kamara scored 2 goals in this game. He's done very well as well this season. He was brought to the US as a discovery player and has gone on to become quite the superstar. 13 finishing, composure 12. I mean, seriously, this guy. I mean, I think he's done pretty well. 24 goals out of 34 appearances. I'm happy as can be. And Columbus Crew has been awarded an allocation fund increase of 76,000 after qualifying for the North American Champions League. So we're going to the North American Champions League. I think that's the end of my adventure. This brings total allocation up to I probably will have zero, like nada. Yeah, we won't have much money. League specific. Here we go. League salary cap is about 56k. Salary contributions of injured players that can't be waived, 3,400k. Available now, GAM. I've got 230k. Available at season start, 275k. Traded in. I have absolutely no idea what this all means. Okay, I have zero idea what this means. Well, we've done pretty okay this season. Question is, was this an exploit tactic? I don't know. 4-3-3. We've lost a few games using this tactic as well. So, I know that in certain cases, this tactic is very vulnerable. There are certain formations is vulnerable too. And I am suited right now to play against teams that expect me to defend. So when I use this tactic, they're usually attacking, and then I take advantage of the space behind them. So it's very much like how Liverpool is. If they meet a team that's got no respect for them and will come attacking them, then the boys, Liverpool's trio of strikers, they just rip into teams. So basically, it's almost the same thing. When I meet teams that are defensively orientated, when they play a counter-attacking setup, I got problems. So I need, like what happened against Portland, I need one of their players to get sent off. When one of their players does get sent off, then it becomes a different ball game altogether. Well, I hope you enjoyed the Columbus Crew project. I will make a decision as to whether I'm going to continue this show, or probably just do an update much later for the Champions League. Very tempted to carry on into the Champions League to see what happens in a personal capacity. But I will share with you what happens with this club and how we move forward at a later date. I want to thank everybody for encouraging me to do the Columbus Crew project. It's certainly a very, very fun show, and I hope that Columbus Crew don't get moved to Texas, because it's going to be really sad, because I formed some attachment to this club. I always do form attachments to clubs that I play with. So you guys If you have any questions, you know where to find me on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody who's been supporting this channel. You guys, you know who you are. Take care, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye-bye.